welcome to the Cold Days Effect. My name is Cold Days, and today we're here with another episode of Who Cheats the Most. And today we have it from a female perspective. This is Tick right here. Tick, say hi to our YouTube audience.
Hi.
Okay, now I'm going to get right into the nitty gritty. Who cheats the most, men or women?
Men.
Why do you say that?
Because 9 times out of 10, you'll find a man cheating quicker than a woman.
But I have to play devil's advocate and say women can cheat a lot easier than men because a woman can just go out and cheat whenever she wants to. A man actually has to work at it or spend some money.
The question was not who does it easier.
You said who cheats the most?
Yeah, the most men. Easily women would do it, but mostly men cheat.
How can you say men cheat the most if women can do it easily? That's what I'm asking. I don't get that. I mean, I hear that a lot, but I'm trying to understand that from a woman's point of view. Just tell me.
Well, because I'm a woman, I just really honestly feel men cheat the most. But I feel like men cheat the most. I have brothers and they all cheat. And I have sisters and they get cheated on more than the brothers.
Or maybe the brothers tell you about it more than the sisters, though. Because women aren't really at liberty to say that they're cheating a lot unless they just cheating a lot and thought. But
right,
you know what I mean?
Unless they don't care.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you another question. Who you think cheats better, men or women?
Women.
Oh, see now it flips. Now you two we see
women.
It flips.
Women cheat.
She said a woman say we cheat the most, but they cheat better. Now, from a woman's point of view, why do you say that?
Because men are all in the open with it. Women are very, very sneaky and sensitive. Sneaky and secretive about it. So you're not going to really find a woman cheating unless she doesn't care.
Wow, that's crazy. So basically, you say if a woman's in a relationship and she cheats on her man, it's that he did something or something just got lost and she don't care anymore.
Pretty much, yeah. Women cheat in retaliation to what a man does to them, or because they're fed up and they feel like they're trapped and can't get out, and cheating is their only way out because the man's going to leave.
I don't know, because a lot of men, I've had men tell me that they've been in a relationship when they actually didn't cheat on their women and their women still cheated on them. So what do you got to say about that situation?
That she just didn't care about her relationship or about the man, because a woman's not going to cheat on a man that didn't. Yeah, no, she just didn't care.
So why do you think that in this day and age, it's just like people don't care about having like monogamous relationships? Like as far as just being one-on-one, it's like eventually if you're with somebody for a certain amount of time nowadays, it's like people cheat. And it's like a lot of times they don't even do it, from what I'm hearing from my audience, they don't do it because of vindictiveness or because they were hurt. They do it just because it's like the fad. Why do you think it's like that?
Because this generation sucks with love, period.
Do you think they just don't have the ability to be loved, or it's just that
they never got the proper love? So if you're not properly loved, how can you properly love someone else?
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. I just want to know, like, I had to know from a woman's point of view, because I had guys on here and I asked the same question, and most of the guys said women cheat the most and women cheat the best. But you said men cheat the most and women cheat the best. So it's kind of like, as far as cheating the best, it's like unanimous on both sides. But as far as who cheats the most, it's like a difference in that. But I just think, like, in this day and age, that women just, like, they got it, like, good. You know what I mean?
Women are the new men.
But the men aren't acting like men right nowadays. So I can't even get mad at the women and say, why aren't y'all respecting the men and everything? Because how you going to ask the women to respect the men and they're not acting like men? And I'm not saying all men,
Right.
but I'm saying the majority
You
of the
gotta
men
give
because
me
I'm listening to what my audience is saying, and this is not my opinion. This is just what I'm saying. What my audience is saying. A lot of the women are saying that we have to take the role of the strong person now because these men always want to cry. They was brought up by their mamas boys, and they once got women to coddle them and everything. Like, is that true?
crying does not make you less of a man. I would
Not crying like
no
literally, but I
like
meant like
when
just
it
like
comes to the complaining
bitching and
aspect
complaining.
of a man, I feel like you're entitled to your issues and what you want to express, but I feel like there should be a limit to it, if that makes sense. Because as a woman, when we come and we complain to men, y'all don't want to hear it because y'all think it's nagging. Even when we complain about little stuff, y'all take it as nagging. So women take the when men do it as nagging, the same way y'all don't want to hear it, we don't want to hear it either.
So when we do it, it's kind of like we're showing you a female trait of from a man's point of view. Or you just saying it's like nagging is nagging?
Nagging is nagging.
Okay, I'm just trying to
Because
understand.
it depends on the situation of what you're nagging about too though. Nagging
Okay,
is nagging though. But I don't feel like a man it makes a man less of a man if he complains about something. It makes you a person. You're entitled to that opinion or that feeling. It doesn't make you less of a man.
I agree with that.
But men, this generation have not been acting like men.
What do you mean by that?
So a man in the eyes, like a man is someone who protects, makes you feel safe, take care of home. Men these days don't take care of home anymore. It's the woman taking care of the home. And
But
then that's when the complaining from the man comes into. And now it's we don't care that you're bitching because we're taking care of the home and you're not doing it.
a lot of my female viewers say they don't need a man to be in that role anymore. Is that because they're not doing it anymore, or because they really don't need a man to do that?
Well, I don't know what a woman says that they don't need a man because well, nobody needs a man, but wanting you do want a man, but
I'm
need
talking
it
about to
as a
do those
need,
certain things.
you
Like,
don't need a man for that. You should have your own stability with or without a man. A man should only be there to be like, oh, if I messed up or I don't got it this month, the man should be able to be like, oh, babe, it's okay because I got it this month. That's when you need a man. But as in you need a man, you don't need a man to do that for you because you should be able to do it on your own.
wow. I mean, I agree with you on that. I'm just like the questions I'm asking you is going off my viewers, and
Oh, no,
like I'm not a female, as you see, so I'm just like I'm going off what they're saying, and I'm like they're like I don't need a man to do this and do that and everything like that. But I'm like, if you're with the man, isn't he supposed to hold up to a certain standard and hold a certain thing, especially if like you have children or you got like certain investments and different things like that? Don't you think a man, if you're with him, he got to bring something to the table besides like his looks and his bed game?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I have a lot of women that's saying that they don't need a man to do that. So like that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you because I'm kind of conflicted,
I feel
and
like
I'm
that's
trying to
a
answer that question for my viewers
I
because
don't
they say
think
I
that
never
I
had.
think that's a lie when a woman say they don't need a man for that point of view. I mean from that aspect because it's like you do though. You do though. Because if you don't have it, realistically, your man got it. And then if you don't have it and he don't have it, now we have nothing. You see how that works?
Yeah.
So realistically, you do need a man because if I don't have it today, I should be able to be like, "Hey, babe, can I get $20 because I don't have no gas in my car." So you do need a man.
Wow. That's deep.
And I used to be the woman to tell you that I don't need a man. So you do need a man.
I mean, it takes two to tango. I mean, it's strength in numbers. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I think today, like the relationship thing is so saturated. It's like people are together, but they're not together. And what I mean by that is like they're physically together, but they're not together and connected mentally. And that's why I think so many relationships don't work now. Why it's so much infidelity, like especially in our neighborhoods now. You know, I mean, in all neighborhoods. I can't even really say it like that because it goes on from rich, poor, whatever. But I think it's just the way the train of thought now, whereas that so many people are independent that they don't know how to come together and be a team like intimately anymore. You think that's true?
Absolutely.
Wow. Well, this is deep. You know, we're gonna continue this subject. You know, what I mean, I'm so glad I have Tick on the show. This is the Cold Days Effect. We'll see you soon.